Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to Farming Simulator Gold Edition. Alright, so we're going to do a quick little review of this new DLC that came out from Farming Simulator, or to say Giants, yesterday or today, the 29th, I believe. Anyways, I want to give a quick shout out to Stuart. He kindly gifted it to me, so thank you very much, Stuart, once again. Much appreciated, sir. So this is the only farming related hat I have. I don't have a ROSTSELMASH, or Russell, however you're supposed to say it, mash hat. So this is what I'm going to go with. Anyway, so I have all the equipment here, as you can see, and I just want to point out something that's really, really cool. They actually, when you buy the equipment, some of it actually gets put inside the shop, so you have to drive it out of the shop. That is, right off the bat, a really cool detail, if I do say so myself. So look at this. So you have a couple different things here. And depending on what you buy, you have to drive it out of the shop, and I think that is one of the coolest things ever. That is just really nifty. All right, so let's take a look at what you get in this pack. So you first get the Phoenix 6x6 AGRO-TRUCK for you get the 6x6 AGRO-TRUCK. It sells for $82,000. You get the Crystal 12045 by ZETOR. You also get the Major 80, the PROXIMA Power 120. You get the FORTERRA 150 HD, and you get the ACROS 595 Plus, the TORUM 760, the RSM 1403, the POWERSTREAM 700, the POWERSTREAM 900. Notice the 9 meter and the 7 meter. You get the Argus 870. You get the 600R, the 4UP, that's 370. You get the 500D, the QUALIDISC Farmer 3000. You get the DL, the OPTIMA 5 or V. You get the EXACTA EL 700, the TDK 1600, and finally the NIVA if you pre-ordered it. So let's take a look at what you get in this pack. What does it look like on the inside? Let's take a look at it. So here is the ZETOR Crystal 12045. So first off, in my first impression, I just have to say they look really, really nice. Even from the outside, this is something that you used to see with modders more often, with like the detail with the fans and whatnot. That's something you used to see with modders as opposed to Giants. So they're really starting to step up their game now, which is good to see. But it also means that modders have to step up their game as well. It looks like from behind, very nice. Let's hop in this guy right here. Very cool. The pedals move. That would be pretty cool if they did. I suspect they don't, though. Let's go ahead and fire this guy up. No. None of them. Do the meters, they look like they move? I don't know. Let's check. No, not at all. Let me turn up the sound here. That would probably help you guys. There we go. Oh, actually, here we go. So let's turn the sound up here. I'll fire it up one more time for you guys. Turn up the sound so you can hear that. Very nice. Very cool. So let's see what it sounds like when you drive. Ooh, very nice. Oh, the meters do work, which is good. Got your speedometer. Very nice. Has a very old school sound to it. Pretty darn neat. Nice. So that's the ZETOR Crystal 12045. Let's go to the next one. The next one we have here is the ZETOR Major 80. Again, let's fire this guy up. We'll be quiet here for a second. Ooh, that's quite quiet in comparison. Let's do that again, jeez. Alright, not too bad. Very quiet in comparison. Let's hop inside here. Nice. Meters work. Shows you the speed there. It looked like something actually turned on when I turned it. The pedals, I don't think they worked at all. Anyways, take a look on the outside. Very nice. Looking good. This is what I expect basically from all the modders. I would like to see this, but of course we're not going to see this for a while. This is a larger version. Very quiet. Let's see if we can get our signals on here. Yep. Excellent. I didn't expect them not to work, but this is actually one of the front loader editions. Very nice. So far I like that first one the best. That has the nicest sound to it. Alright, here we got the Major 150 HD FORTERRA. Let's go ahead and fire this guy up. Ooh, it's got a nice sound to it. One more time. Nice, very cool. Alright. Looks fairly similar to other tractors, basically, just a larger version of it. Nice. Meters work, this is good. Turns very nicely, also very cool. Mirrors work, I expect this. Nothing fancy on the side. So Giant still isn't they start going to the route that you see from other modders with like IC control and stuff like that. So if I bring up the information, let's see. No, just your regular stuff. So nothing too crazy here. Let's check on the inside. This is actually a pretty nice looking truck. Looks almost Euro Truck Simulator-esque. Let's go ahead and fire it up. I'll be quiet here for a second. Not too bad. Beacons. Very cool. Very, I don't get a super Russian feeling from this. I've seen some trucks that have a bit more of a Russian feel to it, but still, very nice nonetheless. Very cool. Nice. Lights work in the back. That's what I would expect. Cool. Next one, we have this is the ROSTSELMASH NIVA. This is the one you get if you pre-ordered it. It looks pretty cool. Let's just fire this guy up. I've heard something about it. And let's see what happens. Nothing crazy there. Okay, let's hook up the header here with this. I just want to test something out, but I like the detail on this. This is they're definitely getting up there with some of the detail now. So we have to modders have to be careful. They're gonna lose their jobs almost. Oh wow, look at that. Very nice. If you see right down the bottom there, you'll see the things working away. So they're actually starting to do some of those things that modders are starting to do. That is awesome. So yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye out for what Giant's going to do next. Now, it seems like they're trying to push the envelope even more, which is good for if you like using the in-game stuff. But what happens is over time the in-game stuff kind of gets a little bit dry in some scenarios. So what might actually happen is they might release DLCs on a regular basis, which they have done so far. They've released the New Holland DLC, the JCB DLC, the IT Runner, I suppose, is the other one they released, and of course now the Gold Edition. Alright, let's take a look at these combines in here and see if there's anything interesting and magical about them. Nice. Let's fire this guy up. See the meter actually that meter over there actually works. That's pretty neat. Just a speedometer here. So you just drive it. So you actually drive it out of here, which is kind of cool. I think what will happen is the modders will take this and then they will use it to make it even better by having the joysticks move and stuff like that. So that's going to be really nifty once that actually starts to happen. Sweet, look at that. Very nice. Okay, next one. Alright, let's take a look at the next combine over there. And this is the last three vehicles that we have to look at. So this is the biggest one, I believe, that we have. Very cool. Let's check on the outside here. Let's see what it looks like when you unfold it. Very nice. Pipe. Nothing fancy there. Fold it back. Let's go ahead and just drive it out. So like again, I really like the fact that you have to drive the vehicle out of the dealership, which is really nifty because that's something that's the first time they've done that, and they're really really trying to push that envelope. They're trying to make it so people can appreciate the in-game equipment so much more than I guess some people probably do. So very, very nice. I like what I see so far. All right, let's go to the next combine here, or the next vehicle, which is the one way back here, stuck in the back, and then we'll take a look at the equipment that we have with it. Alright, so here is the last combine that we have. This one is the ACROS 590. Nothing different here. Looks the same. Let's check it out. Be quiet actually. Let's see what it looks like when we unfold it. Ooh, that's a bit different actually. And that's kind of cool. Very different. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen similar styles, but not like that specifically. So that's kind of cool to see. So let's just check to see if the other one has the same thing, actually, because it might, and I just didn't check it out. No, the other one right here. I want to go to this one right here. There we go. Let's see what happens. So that one just opens up altogether. Okay. Alright, so we're going to check out these things right here. Right now I have the ROSTSELMASH NIVA. Again, this is one of the pre-order ones that you get, so you only get this if you pre-ordered FarmSim Gold Edition. So let's go ahead and give this a go. Let's fire this guy up here. I like the way it looks on the inside, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I thought, like, they have lots of levers in here and whatnot, and I would have thought they would have them, like, move and stuff, but it doesn't. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's do a little pass here. Very nice. As you can see right down the bottom there, you can see all those wheels turning, which is very cool. You got the belt on the side there that's moving. Oh, even those little thrashers in the back work. Okay, so let's see what it looks like when we turn the chaff disable straw swath. There we go. Oh, that's like a whole like crazy spray there. Look at that. That's nuts. That's not bad at all, actually. All right, so let's go ahead and test out to see what this looks like when we unload it. So let's put the pipe out here. Check this out. So again, this is the one you get from pre-ordering it. If you didn't pre-order, you won't get this particular combine, so keep that in mind. But it is a nice little combine you can get if you want to add a little combine to your... yeah, that's not so bad. Nothing crazy. If you want to add a little combine to your repertoire of combines. Not too bad. Cool. Let's check out the next one, see what that's like. Alright, this is the ACROS 595 Plus. As you can see, we have it unfolded already. Let's go ahead and fire this guy up. See what it looks like. Nothing crazy. There we go. It's got a nice... If you hear that, if you listen carefully, I'll turn that up for a second. I'll do that again. I'm gonna... If you listen for the winding up of the engine there when it starts to go. That is very cool. Some mods will do that, some mods won't, so it's kind of neat to see that this one actually included into it. Very nice. Cool. Alright, let's see what this one looks like unloading. Again, I can't imagine it's anything groundbreaking. And if you listen carefully, when this combine actually winds down, there's a little bit of a rattle actually, which is kind of interesting. I like it. There you go, nothing crazy. Alright. Let's check out the next combine here. So they're all pretty much standard combines, as you can see. This one I believe is the biggest, the TORUM 760. This has a 9-meter header on it. And this one needs to be unfolded. Nice. Looks a little bit like the New Hollands you get in-game. So this one has the wind up as well. You can hear that. Very nice. Nothing too crazy. I don't see any moving parts on this one though, not like the NIVA, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh, there you go, right there. The big wheel turning right there. That's kind of nice. Straw swath looks like it's fairly standard. I don't think there's any other moving parts in here that I can see. No. Alright, so let's see what this one looks like. You probably could put a larger header on this if you wanted to, actually. It looks like it'd probably handle maybe a 13-foot header. Maybe, or 13-meter header. Just based on how big the auger is. There we go. So that's those three combines. That's what they look like when they are working and when they're unloading. Fairly standard. Nothing too crazy except for that NIVA there. That one's got lots of moving parts down here, right here. If you look, these little wheels here, those were moving as well. This is a bit kind of cheeky of them, if you ask me, because they actually added that for only for pre-order customers. So, anyways, that's just my opinion. All right, let's check out the forage harvester here. So again, this is the ROSTSELMASH RSM 1403. Let's go ahead and unfold the header here. So this header is basically the same as what we had with the New Holland DLC. So it looks like a bit of a reskin, not sure. Let's get in here, turn it on, lower it down. Nice. Very cool. A little bit on the loud side. Let's turn that down a little bit. And let's see what it looks like. Yeah, didn't think that was going to change anything there. Very nice. So that's your forage harvester. Looks pretty good. That one has an interesting sound too. Let me turn that up so you can hear that sound. That's kind of interesting. And then when you turn it off, that's a weird sound. It's like almost sounds like a rattlesnake or something in the background. It's really odd. All right, so let's go ahead and test out these other vehicles over here. So here I have the Plow. This is the Cumberland Plow, and let's see how it works. I imagine it works like a plow. What we're looking for here is, I know it's going to be a plow and not do anything crazy, but what I'm looking for is any extra moving parts to see if they added something, you know, fancier than the in-game stuff, than the regular stuff we see. Oh, the wheel turns at the end there, but that looks like it's about it. Yeah, so the wheel I'm talking about is this wheel back here. The one with the ridges on the end there, the cutter, that was the only one that actually moves, so. Alright, here we have the Fertilizer Spreader. Kind of a neat little texture on the top there. This is called a center flow, apparently. It's got a neat little texture on the top for the lime if you play with soil mod, or the fertilizer if you just play with regular standard. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Looks like a fertilizer spreader. Nothing crazy there. Alright, let's check out the next one. This is the planters. This does the corn and sugar beets here. And this is the one that Toby Moby, of course, would probably love. So let's go ahead and turn the tractor on. And we'll turn the seeder on. I need to unfold it. Okay, let's unfold it then. What did that unfold? I didn't see anything unfold there. Did you? Alright. Needs to be unfolded. Oh, oh wow. That's kind of cool, actually. So it spreads out the, so if I raise that up, it'll make more sense. So what happens is, for transporting, they bring the planters close together so you can get through some of those narrow entrances, depending where you are, if you're in England or if you're in Switzerland or Sweden or something like that. So it's good for transporting. And it'd be interesting if you could actually change the width of the planting like you can in real life, but I don't think you can here. Maybe that will be something that a modder adds later on. Alright, let's go ahead and turn it on. And nothing. Oh, that's really neat. Look carefully right here at the planters and see how they go up and down. That's really neat. Wow. Very cool. I don't think this is no-till. Let's check. No, didn't think so. But that is really nifty that they added that little feature. Again, what I was looking at there is each of the planters actually went up and down depending on whether you're driving it or just sitting still. And of course you have your ridge markers as well. And last but not least, here we have the Cumberland Accord Dl. This is for standard crops, so we have wheat set up right now. Let's see if they did anything special on this guy. Lowering it down, turning it on. Looks like they haven't done anything too crazy on that one. Is it a direct seed? No. Alright, so that one's not a direct seed either, so nothing crazy there. I believe we have a cultivator in the back over there. Let's go grab it real quick. And I'll show you that cultivator. That was the only thing I didn't get a chance to move over. So let's go ahead and test that out real quick. But as you can see, some of these vehicles actually have a bit of a high pitch to them when you're driving at a top speed, which could be kind of annoying if you're doing a lot of karting, for example. So depending on what you like to do in game, it could be either A, amazing, or B, incredibly annoying. It really depends on what your point of view is. Wow, really? That's really heavy. I even have like 1,200 kilograms in the front of this thing, and it's still weighting down. So we have seen, if you look in the mod contest for Farming Simulator, you did notice that some of the cultivators actually had some really interesting textures on them. So hopefully we can see some interesting textures here as well. Not sure yet, but we're going to find out in a moment. Let's go ahead and lower this guy down. The rollers work apparently, I saw that already. Nothing too crazy there. I do like the rollers and how they move. That's kind of nice. If you look carefully down in here, you can see the textures of the dirt coming up from the discs there, which is kind of neat. So very neat. All right, so let's check out the truck last but not least. I have it sitting over there for the time being. Here's the other headers you can use. I don't expect anything crazy. Here we have the reel pickup for, of course, if you want to make straw into chaff or hay into chaff. The corn header, and we also have the other, I think this is supposed to be a cutter header here. Grass, there you go, grass header 500D. All right, let's go ahead and buy the in-game tipper here, and the crampy, and we will hook it up to this guy right here, the, I forget what it's called now, the TATRA, I think it's called. TATRA. There we go. And we'll see if this actually works. Now, if this doesn't work, I'd be a little surprised, but gotta test these things out, right? All right, so let's go ahead and give it a go. And what do we have? Is it gonna work? Very nice, good. This actually looks really nice together because just the color schemes of them. Nice. Nothing too crazy here. Let's see what it looks like when you're inside. Nothing. Does the screen light up or anything? No. Nothing too crazy there. Got your beacons as per usual. And what does the horn sound like? Nice. Cool. So there you go. That is what comes in the Farming Simulator Gold Edition. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth the money? If you like Eastern European equipment, I would definitely say yes. They actually added quite a few things. You get what, 1, 2, 3, 3 combines technically, and you get 1, 2, 3 tractors, 4 tractors, as well as a truck and a trailer. So last but not least, let's check out that trailer to see how it tips, and that'll be the last order of business. So here we have the FARMTECH trailer here, and let's go drop it off into the silo, which is right over here, and we'll see if it has anything special. Does it have a cover? It does. That's what I expected. This looks like the, if you've played all with the UPK mod, this looks very similar to the Brandners. Alright, let's see. I'm expecting, you know, fireworks and rainbows here. No. That's it. Alright. Oh, that's a sell point actually. Never mind. I thought that was a silo. It's a sell point. Yeah, there you go. So that's what comes in the Farming Simulator Gold Edition. That's just it for the vehicles themselves. Of course, there is the actual map as well, which we're on right now, but I'll put that in a separate video. Alright folks, that's it for today. This has been Farming Simulator 2015 coming at you from Sosnovica. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys later.